All right, Shalom Yasharala, back at it again with another look with an edifying video through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim V'chakodash. Before going any further, I want to give all honor and all glory and all praises to our Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim V'chakodash. And next up, double honors to our apostles and our elders, a great millstone who still brought us to the highways and byways and feed us with 100% truth according to the Bible and rule well. And Shalom, Labachariam, Labarakiam, Shayah Sharala, which is peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel and the Lashu and Quadash, the Hebrew tongue. You know, and pretty much today's lesson is going to be called Zakar, meaning remembrance, man. Now, of course, I got the definition of the word remembrance on the screen. It reads, the action of remembering something, a thing kept or given as a reminder or in communication of someone. Exactly. Who's that someone that we're given a reminder of? You know, of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. No, I said communication. It's a that's a tongue twister for me. Commemoration of someone, man. You know. So yeah. So now, without further ado, we're gonna start off with the book of Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. You know, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 12. Slakia. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1, and it reads, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. Exactly. Which meaning in these times now, man. You know, remember, which the Hebrew word for remember is Zakar, man. You know, the creator. Who is the creator? Yahweh Shem Shai in the day of our youth, man. That's why on the highways and hedges you mainly see young men, you know, out there on the highways and hedges pushing this word, man. And even the apostles and the elders came in when they were young men. But you have a few exceptions to the rule. You have older men coming in this truth, you know. And it reads on, while the evil days come not. Exactly. When you break down that word evil, man, Eve meaning time, ill meaning bad, man. So before the bad times, aka Jacob's trouble, you know, recording in Jeremiah 30 and 7, right? Before the evil days come, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Exactly, man. Because the time that's coming, man, is going to be worse than any time recorded in history, man. You know? Lord Yahweh Shah said it himself, man. You know? The tribulation is pretty much coming, man. It's not going to be, it's not going to be since there was a nation, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. You know? Let me see, matter of fact, hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Yeah, matter of fact, let me get it. This is the book of Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor shall ever be. Exactly, man. So it's gonna be the most worst times in history, man. Lord Yahweh Shah who the word is because Jesus Christ said it himself. So back to the lesson though. I just wanted to kind of bring that out. Now back into the lesson of remembrance, man. This is the book of First Peter. Let me get it. This is the book of First Peter. Was it First Peter? No, Second Peter. Salakia. This is the book of Second Peter, chapter 3, verse 1. And it reads, this second epistle, which the word epistle is the Greek way for saying letter, beloved. Who is the beloved of the Lord? The elect, right? I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance. The way of remembrance of what though? Of the scriptures, man. You know? And how are we going to be stirred up? Which I got that definition of the word stir in this. I'm going to get it in a second. We being stirred up by Yahweh Shem Shah sending his prophets, which those starting off with the head apostles and the elders of great millstone, to teach us this truth, man, of the Bible. you know. And ultimately, Yahweh Shema Shah open up our minds to receive the truth, you know. I got a definition of the word stir. It goes back to arouse or to ignitate, which means the word definition of the word rouse is awaken, man. You know, so Yahweh Shem Shah is awakening us up out of that dead spiritual sleep that we was in by the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. You know, and them educating, which the word educate means to bring out from within, you know, they're bringing out this knowledge, and now we're awakened from that dead spiritual sleep, and now we remember our customs and stuff like that, man. You know, to the best of our ability, you know. You got the word impel, which the word impel means to push, to urge on, to set in motion, and the prophets, and we do that through the scriptures, man. You know, that's what we go out there in the highways and hedges to do. We edify the elect, you know, by way of remembrance of the scriptures, man. So now we're going to go to the book of Romans, the 11th chapter and the 7th verse, and it reads, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for?" Exactly. And Israel represents you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and also you Israelite foreigners, man. You know, our the 2/3 of our people, or the majority of our people, are seeking for what? Which they're seeking for the truth, right? You know, it says Romans 11:7. "What then? Israel had not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." Exactly, man. The rest, which represents the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, was blinded, man, from getting this truth. You know, because Yahweh Shema Shah didn't want them to receive the truth. You know, as a matter of fact, I got it. It's a number next to the word blinded in the footnotes. It says or hardened. You know, and you already know when Yahweh Shema Shah hardened somebody's heart or mind, they can't receive it, man. Just like Pharaoh, man. Pharaoh couldn't receive that his kingdom was gonna go down, man, because Yahweh Shema Shah was constantly hardening his mind to not let the children of Israel go. You know, a hardened mind is a stubborn mind, you know, and that's exactly the spirit that Yahweh Shema Shah got on our people, man. That's why they ignore, they walk past, and they mock and scoff at the truth of the word, man. So now we're going to go to the book of Isaiah, the 30th chapter and the 20th verse, and it reads, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction," meaning although Yahweh Shema Shah is giving us all this hell, right? Yet shall yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Exactly. And the majority of us saw the apostles and the elders and the great millstone through the internet, man. You know? So the word is here to stay, man. You know, and we saw our teachers on the internet. The majority of us, you know, I'm talking to my speaking for myself first and foremost, you know. And it's let's see here. And the word affliction right there is oppression. And we're definitely being oppressed, but oppressed by who? Oppressed by Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Up, up. That brings me to this scripture, the last scripture I'm going to bring out, because I said oppression, right? This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30. And it reads, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people," referring to the Israelites, your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? And it reads, "But in the land of their captivities, which we're being oppressed underneath the other heathen nations, mainly Esau, Edom, right? They shall remember themselves." Exactly, man, because they're gonna see the prophets starting off with the head of Paulus and the elders of Great Millstone teach this word, and Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna if it be the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, they're gonna receive the truth that the apostles and the elders have been teaching, man. You know, and then as they grow in the truth, you know, and gain more knowledge and wisdom and understanding, they're going to remember their customs and the laws, you know, according to the portion that Yahweh Shema Shah has given them, man. You know? I'm going to read this one more time. This is the book of Baruch 2, verse 30. For I knew that they will not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, exactly through the service of the prophets that Yahweh Shimon Shah set it up, man. Starting off with the head apostles, the elders, the great millstone. You know, that's how we know who we are in these times, because Yahweh Shimon Shah has set them up to teach us the truth of the Bible, and the elders that taught our apostles as well, man, that woke them up. You know. So, hey, with that, Lord, this video is edifying for Yaki and the that's watching through the Spirit Podcast by Shema Shah. Before I close out, I want to give all honor and all glory and all praises to our Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Chakwadash. And next up, double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the Yaki and this pushing this truth to the best of their abilities. To the Lord's willing, the next time I say shalom.